Robert lived in shadows. A smooth-voiced hacker and professional liar who slipped through firewalls, bank accounts, and people's trust with equal ease. He always targeted women's personal and business profiles, believing they were easiest to manipulate. A few quick clicks, and his next target, Phanessa, was lined up. Her account opened easily, and he swiftly sorted her balance sheets, quietly redirecting her funds to a hidden stash without leaving a trace. The moment he hit send, the screen didn't flash an error. It pulsed, like something alive had just woken up. The cursor froze, the numbers on the ledger twisted into curling runes, and a cold shimmer crawled up Robert's fingers as if the system itself had reached through the keyboard to grab him. Robert watched in horror as every one of his accounts drained to zero, the numbers collapsing faster than he could blink, and that warm vibration in his chest swelled like something inside him had just been switched on. A strange pressure built beneath his skin, and he gasped as his torso reshaped. His ribcage subtly narrowed, pushing his shoulders inward, while his waist drew tight, carving a natural curve that hadn't been there before. His center of balance drifted lower, and his hips widened under the pressure. A soft shimmer rolled across his skin like water, and the fabric closest to him shuddered in response. His shirt seemed to liquefy, then re-solidify as white ruffled sleeves cascaded down his arms. The collar pinched, tugging itself into a fitted bodice that hugged his torso in unfamiliar ways. Pants pinched, legs tingling, as fabric rewove itself upward, fusing into a flared skirt. The whole outfit pulsed and cinched itself to every new contour, settling with a faint chiming sound. The transformation wasn't painful, just relentless, altering every line until he could barely recognize his own reflection, until even his height seemed subtly reduced. No, this isn't real, he whispered, trying to straighten himself, but his body wouldn't obey. Robert froze when a woman appeared beside him. The air around her felt older than anything he understood. Quiet, heavy, and absolute. His tricks, his hacks, his confidence, all of it shrank under her presence. "I am Vanessa," she said, her voice soft but carrying the weight of something ancient. "I am the one who steps in when someone takes too much and leaves others with nothing." Her eyes held him still. "You slipped into the accounts of many women. You drained them. You thought no one would question." She tilted her head slightly. "But I am the answer." Robert felt the truth of it settle into him, deeper than fear. "I changed you because the balance demanded it," she continued. "What you took from them has been taken from you. Your old life, your old shape, your old power, gone." She stepped closer, calm as a closing door. "The debt is simple. You will clean the homes and offices of the women you wronged. You will work until the harm you caused is balanced." Her expression softened, but the verdict stood firm. "That is who I am, Robert. And that is why you are as you are now." Robert staggers back, staring at his reflection. "A girl? You made me into a girl? Complete? Every part of me? No way I'm wearing this outfit," he muttered, voice cracking higher than he expected. "I'm just going to change into my clothes." Robert yanked the closet open and froze. Every hanger held a black and white maid outfit. Every shelf held heels. Not a single piece of his old clothes remained. The magic had already replaced everything. Robert tried to fire back something sharp, something defiant, but what slipped out instead was a soft, sweet little, "Gosh darn, you can't do this." The sound floated out of him like it had been sugar-coated on the way up, gentle at the edges, almost polite. Even he could hear it. His voice wasn't built for snarling anymore. It curled into something delicate, careful, meant to please rather than challenge. Robert always hacked his way out of everything, until now. He sat down, ready to break the spell, but the moment his fingers touched the mouse, his focus slipped. Instead of opening anything technical, he found himself scrolling through a page of cute sale items, soft colors, and tidy layouts pulling him in. Skirts, tops, ribbons, delicate gloves, all things his newly softened instincts drifted toward without a fight. For the first time, hacking wasn't even an option. His mind had already wandered somewhere sweeter. Phanessa watched him drift into that soft little shopping trance, her smile deepening. "There it is," she murmured, voice warm and almost proud. "You always bragged about hacking your way out of anything, and look at you now. 2 clicks in, and you're already browsing things that suit you far better than code ever did." Phanessa didn't even give him time to sputter out another sweet, useless protest. With a flick of her fingers and that calm, satisfied smile, the world blurred. And the next moment, Robert was standing in the middle of a tidy living room, vacuum already humming in his hands. The vacuum cord tugged lightly as he moved, reminding him he wasn't going anywhere until she decided he was done. Phanessa, watching him with pleasant, unhurried delight. "Pace yourself, Robin," she said, her voice warm and maddeningly calm. "There are 4 other rooms to go.